Hi everyone! Watch us at Team Echo Lodge Equestrian, where Echo, Pablo and Pumba and I tackle the next level at Waverley Park Equine Training Day. We'll start the day with my intro and then a voiceover of the rounds, followed by a rap at the end. I hope you enjoy.
Hey everyone, we're off to Waverley Park Equine Training Day today, and it's going to be a nice experience. We're going to have Echo in the 75, Pumba and Pablo in 95, and then we're going to do Pumba and Pablo in the metre 5. Today's goal is to be head on to the fence, and if I can do that, I'll be very happy. Okay, Ian, there's much more to than just being head on.
You have to ride head on to a jump to make sure to judge the right distance. But when you're travelling over the jump, if you're travelling at any angle other than straight on, it's a longer distance over the jump. That increases the risk of actually hitting the jump and knocking a rail off. Then when you land on the other side, if you're in a combination or a related distance, you've got to make sure that being on an angle means that you have to straighten up, and you're going to lose the distance and the pace and everything in between. And so if you approach each jump dead on, you'll get the distance right, less risk of taking the rail, land on the other side and get the distance for the next related jump perfectly.
Well, I think Ian's just explained that so clearly and so easily. If you're not straight, your horse can't actually judge the distance, and you'll take rails. And who wants to ride a wobbly, crooked line? Because then you have to work and think about whether to move forward or move back.
I'm going to do a voiceover over the rounds. This is Echo's 75 centimetre round. This is also Echo's first time out with his soundproof ears and mask. My focus for Echo was to ride him straight as I could and use the whole arena to get my lines and to be able to set up and to come through and head on to the fences, and just to be able to then bring him back, use all the arena, push him out into the corner. So we've got a square turn onto the double for A and B, and sit up and ride forward to get the strides, the 2 strides, which are horse strides. He did that well. Now I'm trying to use the whole arena, moving around into the corner to come across to make a straight line to this combination of 5 strides, but I think he got 6. And then use the arena again, move out and use the fence line to make a straight and square corner, around and through, and another square corner, looking up to fence 7 and hitting it straight in the middle, which was really good, and going across to the out as far as I could to keep straight after the fence, to move forward, come around and nice and square, still trying to
Straight. Watch those hands.
A good reminder to keep soft and tall through the fences. Need to be able to set the landing up and then look to the next fence. Square corner, look up and through, and keep the canter rhythm going. So he did quite a good job. Very pleased with Echo today. Big tick for going straight and head on to the fences. Next up is Pablo. This is the metre and 5 centimetre round. The key for this round for me was to make sure that I had the right canter, and to canter forward to the fence, not close the canter down. I need to allow him to travel, to ride the square corners so that we could use the whole arena and look around to use the lines to set up the fence head on. More work is required on landing to balance him, to get a square corner and stop his shoulder falling into the inside. We just need to allow him to travel a little bit more. I need to look, and I need to turn my shoulders and look before so he knows where we're going. That was a bit better. I used the whole arena. We missed this spot and he added. But again, he's very green. He's starting to, this is his second attempt at 1.05 meters. So I need to sit him up here a bit more. He's lit on his forehand, going around the corner. I sit up on landing and make a straight line. Continue to use the fence line and look up and through.
Dead centre and straight.
Much easier when you actually set the jump up. And here, setting the corner up, again, pushing and looking forward and through and over the jump. I was really happy with our effort and can't wait for the next one. Next up was Pumba, doing the 1.05 meters. This was our first attempt as a partnership at this height. The challenge for me here was to make sure that I knew that I was riding Pumba. He's very light in the mouth and very light contact, and he'll set you up and take you to the fence as long as you don't interfere with him. Again, the key here was to use the arena to ride the corners and use the fence line to make nice long straight lines. To look up and look through so that you can get the landing to sit up and turn onto the fence, square corner, around my inside leg, sit up to the fence. He has a bit of a play here. He's full of himself. It's so good to see. Such a lovely pony to ride. I had a rail, missed the spot there. Still getting used to how to ride Pumby. This is the first attempt I've had at 1.05 with him, so I'm still sort of setting up the relationship and understanding how he feels and what I need to do, and to remember that I'm actually riding Pumba, not Pablo. So Pumba likes light contact, and if you have too much and if you move your body, he's very reactive to the aids, so he'll slow down and lose his forwardness if you're not careful. Here I need to learn to keep my bum in the saddle and not to ride him and push him. Very happy with this round, upwards and onwards.
Wow, that was a really successful day. Big tick. I actually rode all the ponies in all the events that I entered, so that's the first time that has ever happened at Waverley Park. So good, so thankful for Ian's. Had a really good round on both boys, Pumba and Pablo, and Echo a few times, and the lines weren't as straight as what I thought they were. But anyhow, all good.
That's a wrap, and thanks for watching. See you at the next one.